So to add subtotals to Excel, we have our data here, so it needs to be a sorted list. So what I want to do is I want to get the total for units sold by the engineering department, by the IT department, by the manufacturing department, and by the marketing department. So the units sold by each of those in each of the years. So we can see here it's grand. The engineering department had sales down here of 73,000, and that's fine when it's a small list like this. But if it was quite a long list, it's not the easiest way to do it, and still it's also not the most visually appealing. So I want at a glance to be able to see the units sold by each of our departments. So to do that, we're going to use subtotals. So like I said, it needs to be a sorted list first. So I'm going up here to subtotal. Okay, so sorry, I need to select the data that I want to apply the subtotal to. So I go up here to subtotal. It gives me a little warning message and I say okay, and it's asking me here, what do I want to add the subtotal to? So at each change in department or at each year, so I want to add at each change in department. It's asking me what function do I want to use. So do I want to use count, sum, average, max, min, product, whatever it is. So I'm happy enough that I just want to know the total units sold, so the sum. And I want to add it to each of the years 2020, 2021 and 2022. If I only wanted to add it to one of the years, I could just unclick these here and OK. It gives me the option to replace current subtotals if they exist, page break between the groups, or summary below the data. So I'm happy with a summary below the data. So I just going to say OK. And I see here now that I have my engineering totals, my IT total, my manufacturing total, and my marketing total. So I can just double click to expand it, and it allows me then to move it up. I can see my totals there for engineering total, IT, the grand total. I can collapse it down to just see the total for each, overall grand total, or I can go back to my most lowest down level, so which shows all of the data.